Okay, good morning to all. Now here we'll start uh, VLSI design, theory of the VLSI design. So already we have discussed and we have started the first unit, that is introduction to VLSI circuits. Okay. According our first unit, the syllabus content of the first unit, uh, introduction to VLSI circuits, we have to cover, basically we have to cover the MOS transistor theory, then design equations, IV caret, that is we can say the current voltage. Am I audible to all now?
Yes, sir.
Voice clarity is well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the introduction to VLSI circuit, basically we have covered the transistors, MOS transistor theory, and related or the regarding to the transistor theory, MOS transistor theory, we have also discussed with the what are the operating modes, what are the different regions, how we can operate these MOS transistors with these regions. Okay, so what are the device equations, operating modes, also the that is we can say the ideal characteristics, that is the current voltage characteristics of the MOSFET, as well the non-ideal voltage current characteristics. Also we have to observe through that unit, and then after completing of that MOS transistor theory, we have to go or we have to understand the theory of the pass transistors, that is the how we can use the pass transistors. Okay, when we have to design the any CMOS logic circuitry. Okay, so that things we have to cover under the unit number one. So that according we have started the first that is the MOS theory, MOS transistor theory. Also before going with this MOS transistor theory, all of you know the MOS transistor devices. In the previous session also we have understand. So this is the metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor. Okay. Okay. So now this is the MOSFET circuit. Just all of you know the use of the MOSFET circuit, right? So till there is we have understand about of the MOS transistor theory, right? Uh, uh, yes. Okay, all of you. Hello. All of you mute your sound. Okay. So MOSFET circuit, all of you know the where is the application of MOSFET circuit. In the VLSI chip, always it used as a on or the off. That is the we can say the application is as the switch application, either the on the device or the off the device, right? So here with this circuit, you can just you will get how there is the application of the MOSFET circuit, right? So here I show given the one switch, here the supply is there, and through this supply we are operating this MOSFET to this register. Okay, and according this on and off status, there is the LED will close. Okay, so that is a simple circuit by the MOSFET. So here, obviously, the MOSFET is used as a switch, that is the on switch, off switch, according that LED will close. So according to the MOSFET theory, so we have covered that is the types of the MOSFET, physical structure of the MOSFET in the previous session. We have discussed with the what are the symbols of the MOSFET. Okay, what is the basic difference between the different transistors like as the BJT and the MOSFETs, right? So here the symbol of the MOSFET is that the symbol, that is the four terminals is there, drain, gate, source, and substrate. As you can see the body. Okay, so that is the one of the hidden terminal. Or this is not shown in the always in the symbol, right? But always consider the three terminals, that is the drain, gate, and source. And uh, that in the MOSFET we are getting the major two types. This is the one of the enhancement MOSFET and second is the depletion. So we have understand the theory of the enhancement MOSFET, right? So in the VLSI circuit, most commonly used or the most preferable types of the MOSFET is the enhancement, because the reason is that after applying the some input voltage, then it will form channel and it goes into the conduction states, right? But in uh, the opposite of the depletion MOSFET, there is already there is a channel is formed, channel is present. So with the any zero or with the very small voltage, it will start to the flow of the drain current from the source to drain. So that's why it's called as an uh, on device, and enhancement is the off device. Okay. So most commonly refer the only enhancement most type of the transistor in the VLSI chip. Okay. Again, there is the NMOS and PMOS. We have covered the theory and the physical structure for the NMOS, PMOS. This is the just short of the introduction of the MOSFET. All that things we have already covered. That's the structure of MOSFET. This is the structure of MOSFET. Uh, you will get that is the this is the conductive of channel. This is the conductive of channel. It's a sandwich between the highly two doped region. This is the suppose this is the NMOS. So substrate is the P substrate. P substrate is there. Okay, and on the P substrate, this the moderately channel is there, and this is the two highly diffuse or highly diffuse N plus material is there, and between these the sandwich of these two highly diffuse, there is the channel is exist. Okay, so this is the conductive channel. This is the length of the channel. Okay, and then here these are the drain terminals. It's connected to the metals. Okay, so this is the metal source. It's also connected through the metals to that physical structure. Okay, and here this is the gate. Gate is connected to the polysilicon material. Okay, and this is the SiO2. This is the oxidation. Okay, this is the oxidation. Okay, this is the schematic structure of the MOSFET. Here again you will get the structure of that MOSFET. This is the metal. Okay, this is the metal. Then this is the gate dielectric, like as the SiO2 material is there. These are the 10 electron, and this is the source electron, and this is the substrate. Okay, silicon substrate. This is the length of the channel. This is the schematic structure of the MOSFET. Again, we know that is we have covered the theory of the working principle of MOSFET. This is the symbol. Okay, this is the again one of the important, that is the cross section of the NMOS with channel of state. Okay. So now we will come on our today's point, that is yeah, so So now in today's session, we'll understand that is the non-ideal IV effects. So in the last session also we have discussed with the current voltage characteristics, uh, like as uh, so this is the current voltage characteristics of NMOS. Okay. So this is the NMOS. Okay. This is the NMOS current voltage characteristics. So with this characteristics, uh, with these characteristics also we know that we are getting the different operating modes, like as cutoff, then linear and saturation. Okay, and how there is it's depend on that is the voltage applying between the gate and source terminal, and it's also depend on the voltage between the drain and source terminal. Okay, so always we know that first we are getting the cutoff mode of the MOSFET when VGS is less than threshold voltage. Okay, what is the threshold voltage? Yes, anyone will define the threshold voltage?
Above which mass spectrum?
Yes, yes, right now. Continue.
Above which the voltage above which MOSFET starts running.
Voltage above start. Yes.
MOSFET starts running,
Yes.
or in a active in a
The
saturation.
voltage at which
Yes, the definition is the right. Definition is the right. Yes. Yes. Listen. Threshold voltage. That is very simple. That is on the VGS. Always we know that. Input characteristics of the MOSFET. VGS versus ID. Output characteristics, that is ID versus VGS. Right. The input characteristics on the VGS on the x-axis, VGS is there. So on that VGS, at the point where is MOSFET start to flow of the drain current from source to drain. Okay. At which voltage on the VGS start the current flowing from the source to drain, that voltage is called as a VT, that is the threshold voltage. Okay. So now here, when you will get the cutoff region, so when the gate to source voltage, when we are applying the voltage between gate and source, that is the VGS. VGS is less than VGS is less than the VT, that is the threshold voltage. So obviously the drain current is the zero. Okay, this is the ideal. This is the ideal condition. So that's why here directly we can say the ID, but practically this is not zero milliamp current. It may be the flow of the very small current is flowing through that device, also in that region. Okay, so this is the ideal characteristics, ideal current voltage characteristics. In the second, that is the linear. Okay, in the linear, VDS now VGS is greater than VT. Now the VGS is greater than VT, and in this action or in this case, if the VDS is less than VDS saturation, VDS saturation is the driver voltage. Okay.
Is in linear region.
Yes, that time from the linear region, and in the linear regions we are getting the drain current like as this equation. Okay, that is the beta in bracket VGS minus VT up minus VDS upon 2 out of this bracket multiply with the VDS. Okay, so this is the equation for the drain current in the linear region. Okay, so according that, so here also you can observe this is the linear region. Okay, in the linear region, if you increases the VDS, accordingly the drain current also increases. So it means that there is the linear relationship between the drain current and the VDS. Okay. So how the linear region is formed? When the VGS is greater than VT. VGS is greater than VT. VGS is greater than VT. Okay. So the first is that is the VGS is less than VT cutoff. And when the VGS is greater than VT, it's called as a linear. But in that condition, your VDS less than VDS saturation, that is the linear region. And what will happen in the linear region? In the linear region, if you have increases the VDS, accordingly, ID
also increases.
Yes.
Yes. ID also increases.
ID also increases linearly.
Linearly.
Okay, so that's why it's called as a linear region. Okay, and in the third region, that is the saturation region, what will happen in the saturation region?
VDS will be greater than saturation voltage.
Yes, condition is the same. That is the VGS is greater than
current remains constant.
Yes, and the
drain current remains
and the
constant.
relation between the VDS and VDS saturation is now VDS is greater than VDS saturation. Only this is the difference, linear and saturation. Okay.
Yes.
This condition is the same. VGS is greater than VT.
Yes, VDS is greater than VT.
But in that case, VDS is greater than
Saturation voltage.
driver voltage. It's also called as the saturation voltage. Okay. So this is the saturation region. In the saturation region, what will be the effect of, or what will be the drain current? So drain current,
It will be constant.
it will be the constant. It will be independent on the VDS. It will be
Yes, drain to source
independent
voltage
of-
independent of that.
If you are increasing the VDS, further if you are increasing
Nothing will
the
happen to
VDS,
current.
okay, nothing will happen on the changes on the ID. Okay, when effect will be changes on the ID or the drain current. Okay, so these are the three regions will form according to the current voltage characteristics, and this is the ideal characteristics. Okay, this is the ideal. Okay, anyone will take please the snapshot of the all the attendees. Yes, we will take it.
What, sir?
Snapshot of the, all the attendees, or we can say the participants. Now the total 51 is there. Na? Please, anyone please take.
52.
Okay, 52. कौन जाता है? Rahul is there.
Sir.
Yes, Rahul is there.
Yes, sir.
Rahul, please take a snapshot. Huh?
Yes, sir.
All the attendees. Okay. So we'll go on to the next, that is the non-ideal current voltage characteristics. Now these are the again very important, the non-ideal current voltage effects. So anyone tell me what is the difference between non-ideal and ideal?
When in ideal characteristic there is no body effect or effect of temperature, but in non-ideal, with considering all those body effect and all the temperature effects, that is non-ideal.
Okay, right. So actually, in the MOSFET, according to the concept of the VLSI, that is the very large scale integrated chips, right? So according to the technology of the VLSI, more than the 20,000 transistors on the single chip, right?
Yes.
And these all the transistors are like as a MOSFET transistor, right?
Hmm.
So already we have covered
Yes.
the theory of the MOSFET transistor with the ideal, and now we are covering the theory according to non-ideal. So non-ideal effects are also very important when we have to place the more than the 1,000 or
Or
more than the
MOSFET.
lakh transistor on the single chip.
Yes.
So that times also we know what are the non-ideal effects. The non-ideal effects are considered in the practical cases. Okay.
In the practical.
In the practical cases, ideal it means that just we have considered
Theoretically.
if the cutoff region is there, so drain current is zero. But in the practical case, there is the flowing the some microampere current is also present in the cutoff region. This is not directly
Also
zero.
called as practical characteristics.
Okay, so that's why we have to understand what are the effects are there in the non-ideal. Okay, so first we'll understand why the non-ideal effects are occur or why the present. Okay, so here uh, actually in the non-ideal current voltage effects, so there is first we will understand what are the names of the non-ideal effects. That is the non-ideal IV current voltage effects is there. That is the uh, velocity saturation, mobility degradation, then body effect, channel length modulation, right? Sub-threshold conduction. Okay, all these
More
are
current
the
happens.
yes.
More current happens than the usual.
Yes, short channel effects also is there. Okay, so just we will understand all the effects and how first we'll understand how this effect will occur. Okay, actually in the VLSI chip, when we have to place a thousand transistor or the lakh transistor on the single chip, so obviously we have to most of the work on the scaling. Scaling it means that we have to reduce the sizes of the transistor, And what we
in the
have to
nanometer
do.
range.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's according. You'll take a simple example of the VLSI chip that is in recent, that is your memory chip, right? So all of you know about of the memory chip. That is you are using the your mobile or in the also in the laptops or the in desktop computers where you are using the memories to store the data, right? So in the
Yes.
recent, you can just observe that is the size is the same. The size is the same or the less of that device, but its actual storage capacity has increased, right? So day by day, the storage capacity is increased, but the size of that device is the same or the less, right? So this is the example of the VLSI chip. Okay, so it means that according the VLSI, so here we have to place the 1000 or the lakh transistor on the single chip. So that time the scaling factor are very important. And because of the scaling, scale down, but when the channel length is scaled down to the order of the depletion layer, a certain number of non-ideal effects come into the play.
Yes.
Okay.
Subthreshold conduction.
Yes, yes. This second order effects will be the that is the channel length modulation, subthreshold conduction, body effect, velocity saturation, mobility degradation, and one by one we will understand all these. Okay, so uh, whenever we have to understand that is the non-ideal effect, we know about of the MOS capacitor. So
Yes,
what
sir.
will
Drain to
be?
source current also decreases. No?
Yes, yes.
Drain to source current also decreases.
Yes, trend to yes. We have to understand this all the uh, non-ideal effects. It becomes the effect on the channel length. Channel length.
Because of channel length.
Yes, yes. Now here we have there is no issue about of the enhancement and depletion, right? So most preferable only the type of the MOSFET is the enhancement, right? And in the
EMOS,
enhancement,
yes.
after applying the VGS voltage, it's form a channel. Okay, and after the
Yes.
forming of the channel, through the channel, it's flowing the current between the these terminals, right? Between the source and drain. But because of the second order effect, because of the scaling of that device, and it becomes after the second order effects, and due to that second order effects, it will be the effect on the channel length, and it becomes there is the this we can say the non-ideal characteristics of the current voltage effects will be occur. Okay, so like as the subthreshold, mobility, channel length modulation, and all.
Yes. Or
Okay.
this
Before going on
MOSFET
to
is
the
decreased.
non-ideal IV effects, we have to understand that is the MOS capacitor. MOS capacitors are present in a MOS transistors. So first we'll understand that is the capacitance voltage relationship. We'll mainly focus on the models. There is I think in the last presentation, as I shown the one models, there is the how there is the capacitances are present, right? So it may be the junction capacitances, okay, stray capacitances. Okay. So all these capacitances and effects of that capacitances are very important when we have to understand that is the second order effect. Okay. Also, in the MOS transistor theory, we have understand that is the operating modes, and in these operating modes, we know that uh, energy band diagram. That is, we are getting accumulation mode, depletion mode, there inversion mode. So how there is the form accumulation mode. Okay. Yes. Anyone will say
Yes.
how there is the accumulation mode will form?
Elements from one band goes to another band, sir. That
Yes,
charges.
yes, yes, yes,
Because
yes.
of the non-ideal characteristics or
Well,
the ideal characteristics also.
okay. Now the in NMOS transistor, according to NMOS transistor, I will explain that is the accumulation mode. When we apply a negative voltage, negative gate voltage, always we are applying the input voltage at the gate, right? When we apply a negative gate voltage, the applied voltage attracts more holes toward the gate terminal. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And in this mode of operation, the interface has more accumulated number of holes near the oxide interface than the bulk. Thus, the semiconductor becomes a more p-type near the interface than the bulk. Okay. So, this region is also called as accumulation mode. Okay. The depletion mode, when the gate voltage has a small positive value, okay, and uh, then even at the zero gate voltage will be in a depletion mode. Okay, so this is the depletion mode, and in the inversion, if you further increase the gate voltage, okay, if you further increase the gate voltage, uh, transit, uh, so that depletion mode is transit into the inversion mode. Okay. So in the yesterday's lecture also we have discussed all these points, right? But now here we have to start with the non-ideal. Okay. So first point is that, okay. So first point is that channel length modulation. Okay. Uh, Rahul, hello.
Yes, sir.
Snapshot घेतला का?
Yes, sir.
Yes, घेऊन टाका बरं snapshot.
Oh,
Okay, so now here you'll understand that is the channel length modulation. So in the channel length modulation, first we'll understand what is the channel length modulation. Uh, that is, we know that VDS, voltage is between drain and source, VDS, increasing our VDS, the region for which the inversion inversion charge is zero keeps on increasing for a constant value of VGS. Okay. Thus, our channel length keeps on decreasing, and this phenomena is called as a channel length modulation.
VG is constant, no, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
VG is constant.
Yes, VGS is constant. Increasing the value of the VDS, that the
VDS,
same
yes.
VDS, increasing our VDS value, and the reason for which the inversion charge in zero keeps on increasing for a constant value of VGS.
Constant value of VG. Yes, sir.
Constant value of VGS. Thus, our channel length keeps on decreasing.
Channel
Channel
on
length
increasing VDS, no?
keeps on decreasing. This phenomena is called as the channel length
Channel
modulation.
modulation.
Okay, and in the same case of the BJT, there is also that the effect is also present. That effect, in the case of BJT, it's called as a base width modulation. Like I was saying, base width
Same.
modulation. Same. Okay, so this is the channel length modulation. Now here I have shown that is how there is the effective. This is the L means length of the channel. Okay. After the channel length modulation effect, so how there is the effective channel length will be the form.